Now, the Festival of Dangerous Ideas, everyone agrees it's a great idea. It's not so dangerous and it should be quite edgy. But what were they thinking when they sat down at their committee meeting and said, oh, here's a good idea. Why honour killings are morally justifiable? Let's have that as the title and we'll get an Islamic speaker to come in and defend it and explain the practice.
Let me say in their defence, from what Simon Longstaff told us, one of the organisers today, the idea was to explore the thinking, what's in the minds of the people that engage in practices like honour killing, because we condone killing in a lot of different circumstances in our society. We condone killing, as he said to us, by soldiers in war. Then there are people, and you and I differ on this, capital punishment. So you say, okay, well, I condone killing in these circumstances. So what's the thinking behind people who think that somebody has committed such an offence to them within their own family that they go out and stone them or hang them, their own members of their own family, and they do it to women, not to men.
Yeah, and more often the majority of them are women, and they're usually stoned or hung or assaulted badly because they've either been unfaithful or they've looked at someone else.
Yeah. Well, but the idea is to say, all right, let's hear what is the thinking, because it looks to us like wild barbarism. And
So, no problems with that. But surely grown adults, sensible adults, are going to sit, they're not that naive to think the title of that speech, with quite a controversial speaker behind it, isn't going to inflame passions out in the community for all of the wrong reasons.
No. The truth is, you and I know the title probably should have been, what is the moral justification for honour killings? But if you have the title they had, then let's be blunt about it. You're going to get a lot of publicity and you're going to get attention for your event. And I reckon every time there's an event like this, you're thinking to yourselves, okay, what's going to make us edgy enough to get us some extra publicity?
Okay. So next year, what are we going to do? What are we going to put on the agenda for the next year's 2015 Festival of Dangerous Ideas? I've got an idea. I reckon this soiree, the Uruguayan striker in the World Cup, 4 occasions in the last 3 years, he's been accused of biting an opposition player. And it's just happened overnight against Italy, where he's bitten another Italian player.
Are we going down a serious path here? Or?
Absolutely. I want to invite Suarez over here. Suarez is his name.
Yeah. Luis
Suarez.
Yeah.
I want to invite him over here and he can give a speech on why he prefers Italian.
Well, terrific.
He's not very big on chili, apparently.
No, well, let's see, because if he gets to play against Chile in the World Cup, he may decide to have a bit of chili as well. I don't know.
He's prone to turkey once a year.
I can't say anything after
Festival of Dangerous Ideas. That's what we need. That's the sort of speech I'd go and pay money to see.
I've got one for next year, actually. What about why I love dog fighting?
That's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea, because seriously, there are people in our midst, unfortunately, who'd actually want to step up and say, I think dog fighting's fantastic. And I get a kick out of it. Cockfighting.
And we're on Talkback Radio, and I could always just do that for you if you wanted me to.
No, I don't think so.